Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to my quick guide on how to get yourself Luna. Now we actually farmed her up in about 2 hours yesterday on stream. Drop on by at twitch.tv/Augiesaint. We will be doing our Luna build later today. I'd love to see you guys there. So she's super easy to get. I'm going to have all the information you need in this video. Now all of this can be found in game if you come to the access menu. I'm sure you guys all know about this, the access info. You come over to Luna and you can find where to find every single piece. So these are the main things you really need to focus on, the blueprints. But I'm going to make it even easier for you guys to find everything you need specifically, as I have compiled what I did for my Luna over here. This is in my TFD Bible. I have this link down below in the description. We are updating this document pretty much daily as we use it and find the better spots throughout the game. We've got all kinds of stuff here: Morpheuses, the energy activators, callus, farming spots, reactors, the weekly loot caves, as well as our cheat sheet for the hard mode infiltrations. But without further ado, let me just show you guys how I've compiled it. So we have the names of the blueprints on the left, the incel, stabilizer, spirocellus, as well as the code, and then where to actually obtain these, and then where to go open them with the chance, as well as the Amorphous material listed. So if you want to come check those out in game, we go Amorphous material and we type in, I believe 17 was one of them, 17 AA, the mutant one, you can see right there. Then you can also press acquisition info on this and I'll show you where to go for it exactly. And you can also press, you see at the bottom there, linked reconstruct device info, and it's going to show you where to actually go and open it. But I have listed that all in the sheet here, so it's pretty easy for you guys to find. Now I have chosen these as they all have the highest chance, as well as being pretty easy to farm. These two, however, are hard mode. I believe there is a normal mode version, but it significantly drops the chances of actually obtaining it. So this is what I did, and it's very easy if you're at this point in the game. Obviously, if you're struggling with Dead Bride or Swamp Walker hard mode, then you might have to go ahead and do the normal one. So you can then just go and find the code and the stabilizer in game to see what the normal versions are. Most of the time it's Outposts. I hope you guys enjoy Outposts and you have a Sharon, because she's going to help you with a lot of the stuff. So let's have a look at the cells first of all. This is in the Vesper Shelter normal mode infiltration with a 100% drop chance. So if we have a look at the infiltration, we know it's a normal mode and it's found in the Vesper's map called, so the shelter over there, and there is the Morpheus right there. Now this is a 100% drop chance. You can also go to this through the world, through the map, and then it'll show you the mission there having a 100% drop chance on this one. So you want to grab the 117s from the shelter, guaranteed one. Unfortunately, you can't get double because it's not hard mode, but you get the guaranteed one. And then where you go to open that is if you bring up the Executioner normal fight, then I believe it is that one right there, the Luna enhanced cells, 38% drop chance. I got all of these on the first try, and then one of them actually took me 4 tries, but very easy overall farm. Let's go have a look at the next one. The stabilizer is found in the Sterile Lands Unknown Lab hard mode infiltration, has a 100% drop chance for 2 if the score is met, but you always do get 1 guaranteed. Now what I mean by that, let's go have a look. So we have a look at Sterile Labs, the Unknown Lab on hard mode, and now you can see there is a score. I have a full video explaining this, as well as a cheat sheet on the document. But if you come look up here, just for a quick explanation, you can see the score over there and the percent chance at actually obtaining this. Now you get a score when you run these dungeons. You can click these to make your kill score increase, so you'll get higher scores while doing it. But the main thing over there is to get this score over here. You need the 40,000.5. And you see you then have a 100% drop chance on getting a second Amorphous material. So if you can meet that 40k score, you will get obviously a guaranteed 2 of them. And it doesn't matter what your score is, you'll always get this guaranteed one, because you can see there, even at 4,000 score, which is extremely low, you have a 100% chance at this. Even if you complete it with that 4,000 score, you have a 25% chance at a second one, and a 50% chance if you're only at 20k score. Most people without any modifiers should probably get to that one. So it's basically 100% on one and 50% on another one. But if you hit the score, it's guaranteed 2. Lucky for you guys, we have this cheat sheet. We've done a lot of testing. We are testing and updating this daily. But you can see there, the Unknown Lab, you need the 40,000 score. So the minimum modifier to get X2 would be 240%. That's the time it took us. And then grappling hook disabled or jump disabled, you can't use those modifiers because you need those to actually finish out the infiltration. Then we have the score strat tab where I'll tell you what to do. So in the room with the Vulgus codes will be 0 out of 10. You have to kill all of the enemies until they stop spawning. So basically do not pick up the Vulgus codes, because if you pick them all up right away, then the objective will complete and you can't farm that room for score by killing enemies. Then we have some notes over there. So we go over Vulgus code room is really annoying to not pick them all up. Now this one is a little bit annoying because it's a very small room and there's a lot of enemies, and then they do drop these codes as you drop them. But like I said, you want to farm that room until they stop spawning. So usually if they don't spawn within about 10 to 15 seconds, then no more will spawn. Just make sure you don't pick up the codes right away, so you can come reference this sheet pretty easily to see all the different strats on how to get these dungeons. And you want to come over to Dead Bright Hard Mode Void Intercept to go ahead and open that one at a 32% chance. Now let's have a look at the Spiral Catalyst. This is going to be in the Vespers normal mode Moonlit Lake Outpost. You have a 20% drop chance to actually get this on normal mode, and you have an additional 20% drop chance if you do it with Sharon. So if we have a look at the Vespers map, you want to spawn in on the Moonlit Lake Zone. You can see the outpost is right there. These have a reset timer of 1 minute, so once you complete them, 1 minute later they will respawn. Now make sure that you do have it on normal as well as private, because if you're trying to do this on Sharon, then if it's on public, people will come in and run in and not actually do it properly. So let me show you guys how to actually infiltrate these to get the 20% additional drop chance for a second one. Now first of all, just show you the quick Sharon build. I've just thrown this on. My Sharon has no energy activated, it's nothing. The main thing is you just want to try and get as much duration as you can. So we have skill extension, maximum duration, and then battle stamina. Just put on any duration mods you have and just max them out to get as much duration as you can to do this. Since it is on normal mode, it's going to be relatively easy. So you want to go in, make sure you don't get seen by any of the enemies. It's usually good to come as close as you can like this. And you hit your C to actually go camo. Okay, now we jump in and you've got to hack these little terminals. So you can do this on hard mode as well, which you will be doing for some other farms. So just remember how to do this. Hack these terminals and you kill the enemy at the end. I'll show you guys right here, doing this right quick. Hack this one and then the enemy will spawn. You can usually see where the arrow is like that, so it's easier to find him since there's so many enemies. Since it's normal mode, he's extremely easy to kill. And okay, well, we're getting messed by all the ads and boom, there we go. We killed him. Now, did we get one for the video? We did get one for the video. Usually it takes me about 5 to 9 runs to actually get one of those to drop. So there we go. We got pretty lucky for the video. And then you'll have to take that over to the normal mode fusion reactor in the same zone. So if we open the map again, the Moonlit Lake, we can see the fusion reactor is right there with the 15 mutant AA material. Now you do need to get the organic void shards as well as the polymer void shards, and those can be found from the void fragment. The only thing is you need a non-attribute character to go ahead and access those. There's also different ones across the map at different spots where you can actually go ahead and farm the same polymers. You just have to double check that it is the correct polymers you are actually farming up. We are working on adding a tab for the best place to farm the different void shards in the Bible itself. So stay tuned for that and we'll have that added. And now let's have a look at the code. This is the last piece you need to farm from the Augiesaint Desert, the Asylum hard mode infiltration mission. Again, you get 100% drop for 2 if you meet this score. You need 200% score boost. 10:43 minutes, so it's quite a lengthy one. And then once you have your drops, you want to come over to the Swamp Walker hard mode void intercept, and I believe I still have one left because it took me one try luckily on mine yesterday. So 32% chance at that. So if you're not up to hard mode Swamp Walker, you just have to come to access info, go to Amorphosis, and you can also just type in Lunar code, and you see there is the different one you can go farm. The Lunar code has a 3% drop chance, that is the normal one, and this is from the reactors over there in Augiesaint Desert. So if you can't do the hard mode one, just go check those, and that's how we get those. But I really recommend just trying to get to hard mode to do these, as the drop chance is much higher, 32% versus 3%. You'll thank me later. Also, if you need help with Swamp Walker, come join the streams at twitch.tv/Augiesaint. We are streaming pretty much every single day, and I can just blow them up for you guys if you need some help. We're doing carry runs and we're helping people all the time. So come check it out. I'd love to see you guys there. And then lastly, before I leave you guys, you might actually need all the different resources. So let's have a look back in game real quick. If you have a look at all these different resources, these are quite easy to find in game. You can just go there and there's so many different places. It's better to come in game and actually click over here, because it will take you to the exact spot. So the precise vaults are the vaults that we do on Enzo. You don't need to be on Enzo, but it's a lot easier if you open them on Enzo. And then the Vulgus Blockade, so there's like a mission there, and it'll show you, so they can drop from the mission monsters in that. So you can just spawn in, kill the mission monsters. Usually it drops from the elite enemies, so they usually have a yellow health bar. Usually there's 1 or 2 in the mission, depending on, you know, the mission. Or on the Bible itself, you can just come over to the farming spots. Now we haven't fully updated this with like the best spots, because some of it still needs testing, but you can find, so say now you need, let's have a, what do we actually need? Let's go back there real quick. Pure energy residue. So let's go back and we'll find pure energy. We see we have 2 results down there. And close out. So these are 2 results. We have encrypted vaults. Okay, so we know the chest encrypted vaults at the fortress area, and then elite enemies, fortress missions, normal or hard. We haven't actually found the best one to do. So like I said, it's better for those resources to just go and check them in game, because then you can just queue in fortress hard. Let's see any mission. Those are all encrypted storage. Scroll down, mission monster. So click that, and there's mission monsters on that one. So spawn in, try it out, and see you'll probably get a couple of drops. We will update that as time goes on in the Bible, so just stay tuned for all of those updates coming soon. But that's going to be it for this video, and as you can see in the background, we have our Luna crafting there. We got 4 hours 20 minutes left, 420 belated boys. So we'll be playing her later today on stream when she actually pops out of the bakery. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully it helped you guys. If it did, please drop a like and a sub to the channel. Helps me out so much. And if you have any other questions, ask them down below in the comments, join the Discord, and join the streams. I'll catch you guys in the next video as well as the streams. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the